See you guys next episode. Man, I really had a great conversation with Todd Schwarzinger from Refinery Ventures, also an interim entrepreneurship leader at Case Western. What a great conversation. What a really cool dude. You know, one of the things that I love about being able to interview all sorts of different venture capitalists and entrepreneurs all over the world, and we're growing, guys, in big ways. One of the things that I love is just seeing so many different perspectives. You know, one of the things that I love about Todd, and I didn't say this to him because I didn't want to maybe sound that way, but I did say a little bit, but I come from a consulting world. There's a lot of like sympathy that I have for Todd, empathy for Todd, but what's interesting is I ended up moving into the venture capital game and the VC game and the entrepreneurship game through consulting as well. It was a great opportunity, consulting, to see the insides of so many different companies, so many different projects, so many different happenings and things that were going on, that it really gives you a broad perspective of what's going on in the world. And if you're assertive, if you're initiative, if you're one of those types of people that really takes life by the reins, being a consultant, you can leverage all that experience to create amazing things. Now, what's really cool, what I love about what Todd is doing, is he's taking all that experience, all that knowledge that he's garnered and gained, and he's giving it back to the next generation of entrepreneurs through the university setting, which, as I posited in the interview, which is a little counterintuitive, I think, to the vast majority of the world. Generally, people don't think of, the best ideas coming out of universities. But, Todd and I both know that some of the best ideas really are coming out of universities. They're just not the ones that are in the press, because the press wants to talk about the guy who dropped out of Harvard, the guy who dropped out of Princeton, the lady who dropped out of Stanford, right? Those get the press. It's great to see individuals like Todd who are really investing in the entrepreneurship side of that. One thing that I really, really loved about our conversation is that he wants to help early stage startups, and helping the ecosystem and entrepreneurship and fostering innovation. I could totally tell that Todd Schwarzinger is one of those guys who really, really loves doing that. And it was great having this conversation with him. One thing I did want to bring up, though, that highest peak, come on, the highest peak. I was hoping he would tell me something like it was a dare, or it was like climbing this highest peak was like a life-changing event. Apparently to Todd, climbing the highest peak in Europe, what's it called? Mount Elbrus in Russia? Apparently to Todd, it's just another Tuesday. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this conversation as much as I did. If you want to know more about Todd Schwarzinger and what's going on with him, make sure that you find your way over to vchunting.com/Todd Schwarzinger. Thanks for joining us again in today's VC Hunting Podcast with me, Peter Saddington, your big game hunter. I'll see you guys next time.